Good morning, everybody. I'm Mark Turner, president of the Gilroy Chamber of Commerce, and we're doing our Why Gilroy segment again today. And with us is Johnny Webster from Johnny's Custom Auto Body. They're located at 275 Wellburn Avenue, Suite F. Hey, Johnny, thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning, Mark.
Johnny, before we get started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is John Webster. I've lived in Gilroy pretty much all my life. We moved to Gilroy from Southern California at a very young age, so pretty much I was raised in Gilroy all my life. Went to Gilroy schools, Gilroy High School, Gatlin College, that kind of stuff. I started this business at a very young age. I was 19 years old when I started this business. At a young age, I decided that I wanted to be my own boss and do my own thing, and pretty much 30 years later, here we are. So I have evolved through the years from a one-man shop to we have I think we have 9 employees now, plus me and Elisa work here in the office, and we have a bunch of great employees that work with us and do a great job for us, and a great crew that's been with us for many years.
So then tell us why Gilroy? It sounds like you're a Gilroy native. We always like to ask the question, why did you choose to invest in Gilroy? Why'd you set up shop here? You could have really gone anywhere, but tell us why you chose Gilroy to be the place where you set up shop.
Well, I guess to start with, just location. I lived here, I was raised here, and beyond that, I do like smaller towns. I like working in with the community and families and stuff like that, that we have that small town environment where we work for you. We do work for your grandfather, your dad, and now the children, multi-generations now that we've seen of repairing their vehicles for them and stuff. And I do like that small town. I don't see myself living in a big city life. I like a smaller town.
And was that sort of the start for you, Johnny? Was it something that was your dad in the industry, your grandpa was in the industry as well? Because really would wonder what got you started in the auto body and collision repair industry.
I'm going to have to just say a love for cars. My first car was a 68 Camaro when I was 15 years old, and I went to work painting it in my dad's garage. My dad is a very handy guy, kind of a jack of all trades, and I got that from him in fixing up my own car when I think it was 15 when I bought that one. Friends' cars, we were all, getting that age to drive. So that's kind of where it got me started in it, and I took to a love for it, and turned it into a business from there as the years went on, and I was good at it, so it worked for me.
Turned a hobby into a business is what and really you said at 19. Yeah, at 19 you got started. So at 19, did you get into the business more professionally, or did you actually open your own business at 19 years old?
No, I opened my own business at 19 years old in a small shop just around the corner from where I am now, and it was about a 2-car garage size shop, and then we evolved into a little bigger shop. And then we moved over to the current location where we're at now in 1994, and we've been here ever since, and we've expanded here through the years to occupy a good portion of this complex where we're at 275 Wellburn. And just as business grew, we needed more space, we needed more room, more equipment we bought through the years, we needed space to put that equipment in. So that's where it's evolved to where it is today. I still have a passion for cars, and that's really where it evolves from, is my passion for cars. Whether they're newer cars, older cars, trucks, off-road vehicles, etc.
What changes? You've been doing this now, you say, for 30 years. What changes have you seen in the industry with regards to technology or whatever advancements you may have seen? What stood out the most to you over these 30 years?
Well, a lot has changed. A lot is no different than when I started. Biggest thing that's changed, the electronics in vehicles. Today we have systems in our cars, we call them ADAS systems, Advanced Driver Assist Systems. to where it'll alert you when you're changing lanes, or it'll slow you down from following too closely to people. That kind of stuff. The airbag systems in the cars are a lot more advanced these days. So we have to be very careful that we return your car back to where those systems are working properly when the car leaves here. We have a lot of stuff we can do in here in-house to calibrate those systems and make sure that the safety of the vehicle is there when it leaves. So I would have to say the advancement of the existence of more advanced electronics in the car is probably the hardest part to keep up with. Applying paint to your car, it's evolved, it's changed here and there with different types of materials, but the basics of that haven't changed a lot through the years of actually applying the paint or doing the body work, etc. That part of it hasn't changed a super whole lot. Yes, we have new materials that are constantly evolving into a different product, but the actual application of them aren't that much different. But we have to keep the electronics and the welding processes we use in cars. A lot of cars are aluminum now, so they are either welded aluminum or they're actually bonded and riveted together with special bonding adhesives and special rivet guns that hold them together. So we're having to purchase equipment to do those processes, whether it's welding or riveting. It's not like a rivet gun you buy at Home Depot. It's a really advanced heavy-duty rivet gun. It's quite expensive, but you got to have it to do the work we need to do these days. So it's an investment you have to make to repair the cars properly. And I actually really pride myself on that. I'm one of those guys that really cares. I want to do the job right. That's my thing. I'm not about cutting corners and the quick cheapy type repair. That's not me. I'm very quality oriented in doing a job right, to returning that vehicle to the way it was before you had the collision, and better a lot of the times.
Well, I think that shows. You have won the Best of Gilroy poll for a number of years in a row. So it sounds like based on the very things you think are most important is what really shows up in the work that you and your crew do.
Yeah, I owe a lot to my crew because, I can only do so much myself. I have to rely on them. And we are constantly having meetings and keeping them up to speed on how I want things done, or new technologies, or new training of how to do this, or new, like the electronics. We use a lot of scan tools now when we plug into your car and scan through what's going on with the computer systems in your car. So we're constantly having to revisit the repair of the car with the employees, and they've been a great crew. We've had most of our crew here. A lot of them have been with me for many, many, many years. Some guys are out there that they've been us. I think my longest guy now is up to about 19 years with us. We try to get a good employee and get a good crew working, and that's just the way it is. I don't like a lot of turnaround in my employees. If I get a good guy, I want him here. He becomes pretty much like a family here to us.
Yeah.
That really, I have his back and he has mine, and we work together and get a good result for our customers.
Well, John, let's say somebody who's watching this video is interested in coming in and getting an estimate or getting some work done. What's the best way for them to reach you?
Wow. We are here at the shop every day, pretty much Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at least. I'm always available, usually for 5:30, 6 o'clock appointments. I try to accommodate customers on Saturdays by appointment. I'm not here all day Saturday, but I will accommodate people on Saturdays just here in the shop. If not, the shop phone number 408-848-2826, and email, that is johnnyscustom@earthlink.net or johnnyscustomgilroy@gmail.com. My website is johnnyscustomautobody.com. There's also links through there to contact me through the website, because any time of day you can go through there.
That was interesting. As you mentioned your phone number, your phone began ringing. Obviously, somebody was very interested in getting a hold of you. Well, Johnny,
it usually goes until the darkness of the night.
Well, Johnny, thank you so much for joining us on this Why Gilroy segment. I'm Mark Turner, president of the Gilroy Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks a lot, Mark. We appreciate it. Thank you, Gilroy, for supporting me all through the years. We're here to help you, and we're going to be here for many years to come.
Very good. Thank you.